Hi everyone, I'm so sorry it's been so long since I've done a video. It's been like really crazy and stuff because I graduated high school, so that's really exciting and I'm really happy about that. So I'm just so thankful to God for getting me so far, like all the way through high school, so that's just really, really cool. Oh my goodness, wow, it's been a while. So there's just so many cool things that have come up, and first I want to thank God because I was accepted into my top school, which is, it's far away, and but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great, fabulous adventure that he and I are going to go on together, so we'll see how that goes, but so I would just really appreciate prayer for that journey and the things ahead of me, and there's just so many little factors that he's already been working out, so that's just like awesome. But I just wanted to check in, see how everyone is doing, and also just to say that I would love to keep up my YouTube channel, but it's actually kind of hard to say like how likely that will be because God willing I will be in college and doing other things, and I love keeping up with people, but I do that best probably, well, I don't know, we'll see how it works out, we'll see. But yeah, so it's been really good though. It's been really crazy. It's been all over the place. I've been doing lots of crazy things, and I don't know, like, just, yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Just sorting things and taking tests and trying to get out of college classes, so that's always good. But yeah, so I just wanted to check in, see how everyone was doing. And I think one of the things that I've really learned recently is just that when you put your trust in God with something, He's got it. Like, He's got it figured out, and you don't have to worry about working through all the details because He's gonna work through them. Like, when we pray and ask Him to give us direction on something, He's going to give direction. Like, because why do we go before God and pray for things, but then, like, when they actually happen, we're like, oh, it happened. Like, it's so weird, like, when people say, oh, we're praying for you for college, or those types of things, it's like, then things go smoothly, and I'm like, wait, things went smoothly, this is crazy. So, but, it's good, though, it's good. It's all about learning. So much of life is learning how to learn new things, and learning more stuff about God, so that's pretty great. Also, I was pretty thankful to God because, I figured out how to master some of these awesome makeup techniques, so I was like, yes, it's like pretty great. And I was like, yeah, well, pretty much the best, so anyway, it's been good. But just been praying a ton about college life and those types of things, and just so many things coming up, so it's gonna be good. I've been praying about my hair coloring schedule, and got some pretty cool ideas worked out. We'll see how that goes because I love the red hair, so it's gonna be good. But yeah, so I've been working on a lot of that and just prepping, so much packing, looking at different things, but I've had fun though. It's a huge learning experience, and you never stop learning new things. There's always something new, and God has just, I've been asking Him to really show me what it is that He wants me to do specifically. Like, do I go specifically into public speaking? And, like, if I do, then what do I talk about? But then there's other things I feel like I still want to study, so I don't really know, what I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm just praying about and asking Him to just show me what I should do. So, yeah, it's been good, though. And just been chilling through the summer. So each day normally consists of a major life decision and also like chilling on the couch and like watching a movie. So it's kind of like this perfect mix of like things to do. It's like major life decision, but then you also have like, oh, I'm gonna like do this weekend. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, that's been good. But I guess a word of advice for you guys would just be that take life slow. Don't rush into it, because it's all coming. It's all going to come your way according to God's plan and God's will and all the things that he wants to do. So don't be so rushed into doing things. Like, don't be like, oh my goodness, I had to grow up, and oh my goodness, I had to pick colleges, and I had to finish high school, because, part of one of my problems was, like, when I was in high school, like, I was, like, in it, but, like, sometimes I got distracted because I was always thinking about, like, what was going to be coming. So then I kind of missed out on, like, some of those mental moments where you, like, take a step back. You're like, whoa, I'm in high school. Like, let me enjoy this because it's going to be over. Because, it's over for me. But the question really is, what do you want to remember your high school experience as? Is it going to be the time where, you went from person to person to person and found disappointment and then joy and then more disappointment? Or was it the time where you really discovered specific things about yourself and who God is? So, really ask yourself. Actually, what I did was I wrote myself a letter that I'm going to open after I graduate from college. And it has all these questions about, like, just what I did with my life and how college went and just my expectations that I have for myself now. Like, oh, this is where I want to be when I finish college, asking myself in the letter, did I meet those expectations? Did I go above that? What can I do to make it better? So I'd encourage you just to take high school and be like, okay, what do I want to get out of high school and how can I get there? Because it's kind of fun, though, too, because I really wish I would have written a letter to myself when I was a freshman to, read as a senior, because it's kind of like, oh, yeah, this cool letter, and like, oh, I remember writing this, and it was so long ago, but, it's cool. So, I would highly encourage you to do that. Also, because then you can keep your heart in check a lot better, and you can say, oh, wow, well, now that I've finished high school, these are the things that I wish I wouldn't have done to make sure you don't make those same mistakes in college. And actually, now that I think about it, I will probably try to make videos just about, like, things I'm learning in college and all that, because that should be awesome, because there's going to be so many things that God is going to teach, because when we ask him to give us wisdom, he most definitely will. So, yeah, but it's been good. And I think God has also really been challenging me with just that, like, we don't know how much more time we have here, so I'm just really trying to ask myself, so one thing I thought about is most people meet or they're going to marry, they meet that person in college. So I've been thinking to myself, we'll say we don't know how long we have here, but am I most effective right now as my own individual person or with somebody, like being married? And I think that looking at the world today, I would say we probably don't have a ton of time left. So I'm assuming that if I get married, God has a very, very, very specific reason for that happening. So I can do something that I wouldn't be able to do just me and God. So I've just been praying about that. And one thing I'd recommend for girls, but then also for you guys too, is I've been praying just taking the things that I see that I think are important to have in a husband, and I've been praying for him, whether or not I actually get married while I'm here. I think because, for a number of reasons. One, because when you get married, you're gonna take a couple minutes each day at least and just acknowledge your spouse or whatever. And I think if you're doing it in prayer, then you're learning how to slowly take that little bit of time. But then also you're spending time with God, and God is shaping your heart to what he wants you to want out of a spouse. And also, I think it's just kind of you're requesting of God to do something in someone else's heart, in whoever your future spouse may be, either if it's to encourage them or to build them up, or just to strengthen them in their walk with Christ. And just pray over yourself and your husband or wife or whatever, because the worst thing that happens is you're praying for someone that you might not end up marrying, but you're still praying for them, and that's doing something. So that's something I started doing, and I just I really think that for a lot of us, a lot of people that are my age or a little bit older, a little bit younger, if God has us get married while we're here, he has a very specific reason for that. Because we probably wouldn't be married all that long. So just be praying over your spouse, and just that whatever God would have you do together, you would do it really, really well. And that He would guide you, and that He would just be stirring in our hearts over the spiritual things that are coming, like Mark of the Beast. That is something that is so high up in the air, and like everyone's, it's kind of a debated thing, but no one really debates it, so I've been praying about lots of different things. So just yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but it's gonna be good. So there's just lots of different things to think about and to prepare for. And if you want me to talk about anything, please just let me know in the comment section. And also, I'm hoping to make a blog post with my graduation pictures, because I'm sorry I haven't done that yet. I've been meaning to, but so which, by the way, they were just really, really cool, and I had a lot of fun with that. Oh, so yeah. Anyway, so it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna try and make more videos, and I'm gonna try to keep up with that through college, even though it might be tricky, but so just if God lays something on my heart, I'll either post it in my blog or talk to you personally or make a video about it, so we'll see. But thank you. And also, if you have any questions about like just any random fun stuff, like I love discussing fun things, whether it's my makeup tips or red hair tips or whatever. It's all pretty fun. So yeah, but it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be good, and just let me know if you have any prayer requests or anything you want to discuss, because I'm happy to help either through posts, or if you have my number, then text me. And then just let me know, because I'm happy to help with whatever. So love you guys, and I'll see you later, and have a fabulous week. And I know that God is doing amazing things, so find a second today to just really look for what He might have done for you today, because He's always doing special things for us, because He loves us. So I love you guys, and have a fabulous week, fabulous day, and just let me know if you need anything. But never forget to pray to our Father who loves us, because He's always looking out for us. So love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.